guys, welcome back. So I got a review video for you today on the new Milani Power Lip Lasting and Moisturizing Gloss Stains. And I got 3 of them. I think there are 5 or 6 different shades in the line. I just grabbed 3 because, to be honest, I'm not usually a huge fan of glossy stain type products. So I didn't really know how I was gonna like these. And I just kind of wanted to grab a few so I could share with you at least these colors, but mainly talk with you about the formula and really kind of what I think about the actual product. Like, does this do what it claims? So I have worn these. One color I wore for one day and then another shade I wore another day. So I can definitely tell you about that and kind of, because I always try to do that, wear a product for an entire day so I can talk to you about how comfortable is it, how long does it wear, that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go over the colors. I'm gonna swatch them on my hand, but not on my lips. Normally I do it on my lips, but these stain really quickly, at least on me. So you would totally not get an accurate representation on my lips. So the hand will tell us better. I was swatching something earlier, I filmed another video, but I tried to cover it up and wipe it all off and put some foundation on. So hopefully we'll get a good enough representation on my hand. So yeah, let's jump in. Okay, pricing and packaging. So they all come in these little boxes, which I really like. So then you know people aren't opening them and getting them all disgusting. So I like that a lot. And then they come in these little containers. You open them and it has a brush on the end. So let me show you one that I have not used yet. I haven't used this raspberry color yet. So it comes with a little brush on the end like that. And you're gonna need to kind of move this around to get it started. And then you click this, turn it, and the product eventually comes out the end. And it does take a while. So eventually it's gonna start oozing out the top. And then it looks more like this one, where it's got the product there that you can use. So that's what it looks like. That's the packaging. I think it's fine. I think they're cute. I like that the packaging matches the product inside, so you know what color it is. Pricing. I got these for, I think they were on sale for $5.29 at Walgreens. So very reasonably priced. I love the price of them, and I do really like the packaging. Okay, now we're gonna get into some swatches. So the first one, this is Macaroon. This is the one that I'm wearing. I really, really like this shade. It's just kind of a classic rosy sort of a shade. That's what it looks like right there. I wore this one one day and really, really liked it. I think it's a very pretty shade. So that one is number 05 Macaroon. Next is number 07 Mango Tango. And I wore this one yesterday. I love this color. I think this is such a fun shade. It's kind of a reddish, kind of a coral. It's right in between a coral and a red, and I love these kind of shades. I think they are perfect for spring and just so much fun. I think it's so, so cute. So I love this one, number 07 Mango Tango. Super cute color. And then the last one I got is number 03 Raspberry Tart. I haven't worn this one yet. It looks like a much darker shade. So a lot of times it seems like you really have to, like, you know, twist it a lot to get enough product out, but once you get it going, then it's fine. So there's that one. It's definitely kind of a, you know, a deeper sort of berry raspberry color. I think it's more, I don't know, it's, I think of raspberry more of a kind of light berry, in between a berry and a pink. So this one looks a little bit darker to me. So I don't know if that's a totally accurate name for it, but I do really like the color. So that one's number 03 Raspberry Tart. I think that's really pretty for fall especially. Okay, the overall formula on these. The things that I noticed, when you first apply them, they are a very tacky formula. That's the number one thing that I noticed. It's like a super, super sticky lip gloss, like another level of sticky. But if you can handle that, the stain is very nice. Normally a stain will wear off in the middle first and then kind of, you know, leave a ring around the outside. These I didn't really notice. With the Mango Tango, this lasted like the whole day. I mean, every time I looked in the mirror, I still had a stain, and it was very even. So I was really impressed with the stain of these. Now, when I first applied them, you know, there was the tackiness level, and then also it did kind of get on my teeth a little bit if I was not careful. So you do want to clean off the inside of your mouth, do the little finger trick so that you don't have them all over, so you don't have the product on the inside of your lips, so it's going to get on your teeth. So that's something to think about too. But it's mainly just kind of that tackiness that you're going to have to sort of know about. So if you don't like tacky lip products, I don't think you're gonna like these because this is another level of tackiness. But you might be able to take some kind of a tissue and kind of get off that. You'll lose the gloss, but you'll lose the tackiness as well. And then you'll just kind of have that stain left behind. So that's kind of an option for you. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of that mix between it's a gloss, but also with a stain. But the gloss side of it is just super, super tacky, but the stain side is very, very good. So those are kind of the two sides of this product. So overall, I do really like these. I think if you're looking for a gloss stain, these are a very good product. Really, the only negative is that tackiness. So that's kind of the price you have to pay for this sort of a good staining, sort of a glossy product. The gloss stays around for quite a while, and the stain is just very nice. Like I said, I'm not normally a fan of glossy stain type products because I think they're just kind of difficult to work with. These are very easy to work with. It's just that tackiness. And I'm somewhere kind of in the middle. I prefer lip products to not be super tacky, but it doesn't drive me absolutely crazy. I can handle it. So for this kind of a product, because I like the stain, I think I still really will wear them and get use out of them, you know, pretty often because I think they do work really nicely. They're just a little bit sticky. Okay guys, so that's my overall thoughts and opinions on the new Milani Power Lip Lasting and Moisturizing Gloss Stains. Long name. But I hope this video was helpful for you and kind of answered some of your questions about these. If you have more, just ask those down below. I'm happy to answer those for you guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.